I'm Laurie Edmiston, Executive Director of CATIE, Canada's source for HIV and Hepatitis C information.
And I'm Suzanne Nicolay, Chair of CATIE's Board of Directors.
I know this is an especially difficult time for people working in HIV and Hepatitis C. I know it's especially difficult for people working on the front lines and public health leaders who have had to pivot their response to take action against COVID-19.
This pandemic has tested the limits of our public health infrastructure, but it has also demonstrated what we can achieve together if we put research into practice.
Frontline workers across the country have demonstrated courage, compassion, perseverance, and responsiveness in the face of this crisis. CATIE also has responded to new challenges as they emerge, like the overdose crisis and COVID-19.
Being responsive ensures that CATIE stays relevant to the people we work with, and that service providers can continue to count on us for the information and resources they need.
In this video annual report, I'm proud to share some of CATIE's accomplishments over the past year, bridging the gap between research and practice in Canada's response to HIV and Hepatitis C.
CATIE develops and delivers information resources for HIV and Hepatitis C service providers. To do this, we stay on top of the latest HIV and Hepatitis C research and publish materials for providers and their clients. These are some of the new information resources CATIE developed over the past fiscal year. Print and online publications for service providers and their clients, educational videos, and email newsletters showcasing the latest in prevention, testing, treatment, and program models. In our survey of service providers last year, 96% agreed or strongly agreed that CATIE had increased their knowledge of HIV or Hepatitis C. We want to showcase the best of Canada's HIV and Hepatitis C programs, both to acknowledge the work of these frontline service providers and to promote the sharing of good practices. Over the past fiscal year, we've put the spotlight on a number of effective models for prevention, testing, and treatment programs. We published case studies and evidence briefs on 12 programs across Canada and beyond. We know that information dissemination is not enough. We need to bring research and practice together to foster dialogue and connections. We do this by bringing frontline workers to research conferences and bringing research to the frontline through videos and interactive webinars. Over the past year, more than 2,000 people participated in a CATIE webinar, with 94% saying they would apply what they learned in their work. We also offer free education programs for service providers new and experienced, from online courses and blended learning to skills-building workshops. Over the past year, we launched a new course on HIV treatment and delivered our Hepatitis C treatment course in all regions of the country. More than 2,000 people registered for a self-directed online course from CATIE last year. Knowledge gaps also exist for decision makers and the general public, so we also strive to bridge the gap between research, policy, and public awareness. Over the past year, we helped to launch a blueprint to eliminate Hepatitis C in Canada and published editorials to put HIV and Hepatitis C on the agenda. In December 2019, our World AIDS Day editorial was published in 13 media outlets across Canada, including 2 of the 3 largest Canadian dailies. We reached a combined circulation of 1.1 million readers. Looking internally, CATIE has made a number of strides to respond to a changing environment. As part of our long-term commitment to truth and reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, all CATIE staff and board members completed training in Indigenous cultural safety. Towards the end of the past fiscal year, CATIE also responded to the COVID-19 pandemic. Our staff quickly pivoted towards online delivery of webinars and other information resources to help frontline workers respond to the pandemic and adapt their services as needed. We are proud of our staff, who have shown the same responsiveness we have seen among frontline workers, doing their best to continue supporting service providers while working remotely and balancing competing demands at home. We would also like to thank our board of directors and our supporters the Public Health Agency of Canada and the Ontario Ministry of Health, as well as our industry partners, Gilead Sciences Canada and AbbVie. We would also like to acknowledge in-kind contributions from IMD and Chappelle, and individuals who have made charitable donations to CATIE. To view our financial statements, please visit our website and look for our annual report.
This video highlights some of our collective accomplishments. Makes me proud of the CATIE team and the many community partners that we work with. It makes me confident that no matter how uncertain the future may be, we can work together to improve the health of our clients and our communities. Join us. Visit our website, catie.ca, sign up for our email newsletters, and thank you for watching.